Hey man, we are back on Elsamplerpod. This is your boy JJ, and we got Javi again. Let's go, bro.
Yo.
I truly didn't want to record about and talk about Monday Night Raw because this shit was pathetic. To be 100% honest with you, in my book,
It was real bad.
this didn't make any sense. I don't want to sound like a hater. I truly don't. But this episode didn't make sense. You had a banger of a weekend for WWE with Clash at the Castle and Worlds Collide.
Yeah.
And then AEW has all the issues that happened on Sunday with CM Punk and all the backstage shit that happened with CM Punk getting into a fight with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks and things like that. This is your chance to go ahead and put your foot on their throats, on AEW's throats, and take them out. And you're gonna throw this bullshit.
Yeah, well, and the sad part is one thing is because you were saying like the weekend was a banger. There's a lot of shit going on, a lot of good wrestling, a lot of good shows. Which WWE had two really good shows, but sometimes you get a slower show the next Monday, which is fine. But this was a show that didn't make any sense at all.
It was
just all over the place, bro.
It was
all over the place.
I was questioning everything that was happening. Like Edge opened up the show. Okay, so he opened up the show, calling Dominic out, and then
he was already. By the way, and he was already winded when he got to the ring, as always.
Facts. And then Rhea Ripley comes out, and then she's like, "Oh, I helped him out, blah, blah, blah. He's a man now. He's a man."
What does that mean? What does that mean?
He comes out, and bro, he literally looks more like a child than he did before.
Bro, he looks like a kid when they're going to like a Sweet 16 or something.
Bro, yeah, bro.
Like straight up.
Like looking at him, I can't take him serious. I cannot take him serious.
No.
Like he looks fucking dumb.
Yeah, he looks like a kid. He's trying to be all tough out there, but nah. I mean Jay's got to take him out for a weekend or something.
Facts.
Come back with grills and tats all over the place.
He'll probably still be soft too.
Hey, but at least he'll try.
Look,
next day Jay will be like, "Fuck it,
yo, facts.
Take him back."
All I see is Triple H doing the same storyline as they did with his father, Eddie, with Chyna. Literally, it's the same storyline, bro.
Yeah, well, they're mixing both. The one with Eddie and Rey and the whole thing with the kid and whatnot. The only thing is now the kid's bigger.
Yeah.
Now Eddie's technically Dominic to a certain extent, but it's just weak.
But Dominic is not Eddie. That's the big difference.
No,
yeah. You know what I mean? Like
that.
That is the big difference. Like he is not like his father. So this is not a Star Wars reference. Anakin Skywalker.
No,
yeah.
Like, no, this kid is just. I mean, he's got to go.
Yeah.
Like and it doesn't. I wouldn't be shocked if this is basically like the last favor to Rey and to Edge to a certain extent. Just kind of let the kid roll, give him a shot, give him a chance. But honestly, he's got to go, man. Like he doesn't work as a face. He doesn't work as a heel. Like what is he supposed to be doing?
He looks lost. Like looking at him with the Judgment Day.
Like a lost child.
Yeah,
like,
he literally
like,
looks lost, bro. And
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I guess that they're trying to make him and Rhea a couple, but bro, Rhea looks like a MILF compared to next
without
to him.
question.
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't even make sense, bro.
It's like we would say back home in mucho pa él, como que it's like because it's like this dude is like, con cara pendejo, whatever. And,
correct, bro.
Like come on, man.
But I mean,
como una media. Literalmente.
and then you're gonna have so then that happens. Edge gets his ass whooped. They hit him in the knee. So who knows? Probably Edge is probably gonna be taken out for another month. We'll see what happens with that. And then Rey Mysterio ends up having a match later on in the night with Damian Priest. No one gives a shit. Same thing happens. Judgment Day during that match. Priest wins. Judgment Day is on top. Still, Dominic looks fucking lost. He looks out of place. He does not belong there. Moving on.
The only cool thing about the whole Judgment thing today was that I think Rhea's and Damian Priest's graphics were really cool. Like their presentation looked really cool, in my opinion.
It looked better.
Like at least in terms of, it looked really nice. I was like, they gave him too nice of a presentation for who they are. So
I mean, hey, they spending the money all in these video packages. Let's be real. Which we're gonna talk about one big video package that made up the whole night.
Yeah,
it
was
like
up 30 seconds
night,
long.
But yeah.
But cool.
What was I gonna say? So then, man. So then you're gonna have after that was it the tag match?
The tag the 4-way tag match
the fucking 4-way tag match to be the number one contender for nothing the Usos, right? Yeah. That's what that was. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it was New Day.
Which then again, why couldn't they just say for the Raw tag team titles? Why did it have to be for both? Can it be for one of them?
Correct.
They're on Raw.
Correct. Yes.
You have the chance of saying, hey, we're going to have the Raw titles. Whomever wins is the number one contender for the Raw titles. No, undisputed again.
They keep dropping the ball, bro. Like, I don't understand.
It's like they keep on booking themselves into a corner. We've been saying it for, 2 months already almost?
Yeah.
Like, they keep on doing the same shit over and over and over.
Yep.
Like, something's got to give.
You had
for nothing.
Yeah, because you had the Street Profits, you had the New Day, you had the what the fuck is it called? The Academy,
the Alpha Academy,
the Alpha Academy, and am I missing a group or was that it? Oh, and Los Lotharios.
Oh yeah.
So then you're gonna have the big surprise, Braun Strowman coming out.
Which we've already known that since last Thursday?
Yeah, since we knew that he was going to return. But, bro, why? Please, somebody explain to me. I understand the crowd was happy. Yes, they were happy to see somebody that hasn't been there for a while. Right? But why did this man return?
Why did you get rid of him in the first place? So,
why he's never good. He's never been good.
So you got rid of him. Let it breathe.
Yeah.
Give it at least a year or two. And then at one point, hey, bring him back. But he literally just got fired. 6 months ago?
Yeah, but then you're gonna bring him back into destroying a number one contenders match.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck was that? Like, why? Like, what? You're trying to make him look like a monster or whatever? Like, bro, but it doesn't fucking make sense.
Give him the 24/7 people and just have him run through them or something. I don't know.
And have him win the title at that point, since you want to make him look like a fucking clown, destroying the whole tag division.
Big ass clown.
Yeah, destroying the whole tag division and just making the tag division look bad.
Yeah.
Like, literally, you made 8 men look like children.
And you actually had the chance to make it like a serious thing. Because, I don't know. In my opinion...
Actually, it was 7 men. Sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting you. It was 7 men.
Why?
Because Montez Ford was nowhere to be found once Braun came out.
He just disappeared.
Like, so they were protecting him, but it doesn't make sense. It simply doesn't make sense. Go ahead, bro.
No.
Go ahead.
No, well, the thing is, in my opinion, the tag team titles, especially if they're unified, if that's what they're going to go, it should be an important thing. So to me, that almost takes away a little of the shine of the Usos title. Because if they're giving him that importance, what does it matter that they have the titles or not? Because if the titles don't matter, who cares? It's like if Jimmy or Jay would have had the U.S. title 6 months ago, it wouldn't have mattered because nobody cared about those titles. You know, so you finally give these titles some kind of prestige, and you literally dump a big fat turd on him. Like
that is called Braun Strowman.
Why are you doing that?
That is called Braun Strowman.
Exactly. For no reason.
The fact that this man almost tripped on the outside of the ring running to tackle Otis was hilarious, bro. This man he wasn't even back for more than 5 minutes and he already had a botch.
Yeah.
Like, bro, come on, man. And then on top of that, so like fast forward to that, right? Then he's gonna come out and say that, hey, I'm gonna be on Monday Night Raw. I mean, I'm gonna be on SmackDown on Friday.
Why?
You lost already multiple times. Roman beat you. Bro, don't. Like, you do not need to. First of all, you didn't carry a storyline because you can't talk on the microphone. You can't fucking wrestle. What can you possibly do besides being a big guy?
Nothing.
Because it looks like you can't even run, my guy. You're out there wobbling. You look like a Pokemon.
No, I think the only reason is because they don't. I haven't seen Omos for a long time, and let me not even mention him again. So hopefully he doesn't pop up at any second. Because to be honest with you, as bad as Braun is, he's still better than Omos. But I think Braun would be cool as an
better than
attraction. Like
Omos.
have him. It's debatable, but
I can do a Canadian destroyer that will be better than any of his movesets. Come on, man.
Bro, if I try to
My
do that,
spear will probably be cleaner than any of his movesets, actually. I'll probably cut a promo better than him.
But he's 7 feet tall, and
I don't give a shit, bro. Yo, oh my god. Bro, hold on. I'm about to pull our boy Hayes' move. Hold on. All right.
Petty JJ.
Shout out. Look, you're gonna have this big dude, because I just want to go savage, but I'm gonna keep it kind of calm. You're gonna have this motherfucker come out, right?
Gotta calm. I thought you were say this big bastard or something.
You're gonna have this big bitch come out, right? He can't cut a promo. He can't fucking wrestle. You're gonna have him go ahead and run through your whole tag team division, besides the Bloodline, right? They just said fuck the tag team division. We don't have anybody for the Usos, so might as well. Let's just say fuck it. Let's have Braun Strowman run through them, through 7 men, because Montez Ford was not there. On top of that, then you're gonna have him threaten to go to Friday Night SmackDown and probably call out Roman Reigns or do some havoc or whatever. I bet you right now, bro, I'm predicting right now that whenever on Friday, whenever the Bloodline comes out, I bet you $5, bro, that Braun Strowman is going to come out.
Bro, he's just going to go like...
Yeah, because I'm the monster of monsters.
Or something like that, right? Just come out there and do something real stupid.
Bro, this man should... If you want to bring him back, you had the greatest opportunity to bring him back in the main event. You had the greatest fucking opportunity to bring him back in the main event. Go wreck shit, fuck up Ciampa, then go inside the steel cage, and then fuck up Bobby Lashley, and then fuck up...
remember they couldn't do the whole thing with Dexter Lumis. That was the whole thing. Dexter Lumis.
Look, I don't care. You literally
shouldn't have even had him on the damn show. That would have fixed the issue, not have him there.
Correct. You literally lost the opportunity to have a Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman feud. So you had this dude, which you're putting a lot of money on. One, you're putting a lot of money back on Dexter Lumis, which I personally like, kind of. However, bro, you're putting a lot of too much hype on him, on his name.
He's not that good. He's not that good yet.
Then you're putting too much hype on Braun Strowman. But you could have, if you're gonna put on that much hype on Braun Strowman, you could have done that to have him fight for the United States champion, especially against Bobby Lashley. Because if you're planning on making these titles relevant, like this is what it's looking like, you know what I mean? Especially on Raw, the only main title right now is the United States title. If you're doing that, then why the fuck couldn't you just have him come out for the main event? This is stupid. Like it like literally, it felt like Vince McMahon was just booking behind closed doors.
I don't know. Are you sure Dexter Lumis wasn't trying to get Triple H instead of Miz? And he kidnapped him?
Dude, I don't know, bro.
He's trapped somewhere.
Like it just feels like every 2 weeks we go on a consistent basis, like throughout the whole month. We have two good shows. Then we have a mid show, and then after that we just go ahead and go downhill. And then but the thing is, not going downhill. Going downhill is not bad, especially like if you're gonna have a storyline continue.
You can slow it down, but you don't make it stupid.
Yeah, but however, you're making these shows, especially like tonight. It doesn't fucking make sense. It doesn't make sense for a storyline. It doesn't make sense for character development. Which it brings me to my next topic, which I was talking to you about. Like, what the fuck is KO? What is Kevin Owens? Because you were telling me he's a tweener. Which to me, it just seems like it's bullshit because it seems like they don't know what the word to put him.
Well, I think what's going on with him is he was kind of a heel, but he was a comedy act. So now what they're trying to do is just focus on him being the prize fighter. It doesn't matter if he's going to fight a face, if he's going to fight a heel or whatever it is. He's just going to fight. That's what his gimmick is, to fight anybody, anyone. That's his gimmick.
I get it. But then you're going to have him tease. So you're going to have him turn into the prize fighter by taking out Ezekiel.
Which was good.
But then you're going to have him start feuding or having a match with Chad Gable. Then who did he fight after that? He fought.
I don't think he's fought anybody else. I think it was just
it was Chad Gable. Was it Dolph Ziggler?
Oh no, it was wasn't it Drew?
He fought Drew. I know he fought Drew. Yeah. But I don't remember if that was before Elias or after. I think it was after.
I think that was after Elias.
Yeah, it was because of the pipe bomb or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're gonna have then tonight you're gonna have him come out for Austin Theory because he got his first name back.
Yeah.
For Austin Theory. Yeah. So you're gonna have him come out for that and then just cut the promo. But then the thing is you got this Money in the Bank guy, right? The guy that was selected to be the next Universal title, quote unquote. You're gonna have him. And then on top of that, you're just going to have them taking fucking L's back to back to back to back.
Well, they've always done that. And I'm not saying it's good. To me, it's ridiculous because you're taking away any little credibility your Money in the Bank, your future, like you're saying, your future champion might have.
Especially whenever he hasn't had that many titles, that many matches.
No. And the thing is, he's still not credible enough. Like, he's somebody that you're not even...
You're making him... Go ahead, bro.
It's weird because he's almost looking like a sympathetic figure, but he's really not because he's obnoxious. So, like, he's kind of like a chicken shit heel, but he's not at the same time. I think they really don't know where to put this guy. I think the worst thing was giving him that damn briefcase. Like, if you would have given that briefcase to Seth Rollins, believe me, everything would be so much better. It would be so much easier. Because you could still have Austin Theory with the U.S. title and have a nice reign with that. That would have worked. But no, it had to be fucking Austin Theory getting that damn Money in the Bank. That screwed everything over.
And
that's the problem.
And then on top of that, you're going to have KO pretty much just run through Theory.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened. He literally ran through Theory. And I just don't know. I don't understand why you guys are doing these things. Like I said, you guys had the chance to fucking knock out AEW, especially after all their bullshit. or at least keep going with the streak that you had, especially like over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday bangers. You had the chance to do that on on Monday, but you fucked it up.
Well, but it's already been like 2 weeks, 2 Raws in a row that haven't been that great.
I think it's been more like
last
3.
And last week's SmackDown wasn't that great either. Obviously, but that's because of circumstances.
Well, that was pre-recorded too.
Pre-recorded, so
yeah,
it's kind of a shortish show. They just stretched it, but they haven't really had a good Raw. And the only good Raw was the first one when Triple H came in. That's literally the only one.
Yeah,
so we were all hyped. We were like, "Oh yeah, it's really good." And then all of a sudden,
SmackDown was better. Yeah, was still better.
But you know, the thing that bothers me the most are people that are like super marks, right? Like, for example, like right now, you'll still have people saying, "Oh yeah, oh my God, it was," because I can guarantee you go online right now and you're going to see a bunch of different podcasts. Oh yeah, oh the Raw was great. Oh yeah, the continuity was amazing and all this stuff. And you're like, no, it wasn't.
No, it was not.
It sucked.
Yeah,
it sucked. It's just because there's a new regime in town, so people are like, oh yeah, Triple H. Triple H. Is he going to be better than Vince? Hopefully so, but he's going to have a lot of those bad habits. It's going to be really hard to change all this stuff from one day to the next.
Correct.
So it's going to take some time. But if something is bad, we're going to call it out and say it's bad. I don't care who the hell's up front.
We're not going to kiss your ass. We're not going to kiss their ass.
I don't care who it is.
Every other podcast, that's the difference between us and the other podcasts. All the other podcasts, they will kiss ass. Simply as that. Like, because we watch them. I watch them on a regular basis and things like that just to see what they do. And literally, it's just a bunch of ass kissing.
Yeah, it's all like, oh yeah, Triple H has done a great job. Not 100%. I'll give him like a C+, but.
And I'm not, and you know what I mean. Like I'm not throwing shade at them. I mean, it sounds bad. It's just, look, this Raw was fucking terrible.
Yeah,
this Raw was terrible. You missed the mark. You could have done so much more. And it was
disjointed.
Correct.
To say the least.
Bro, I'm gonna put it to you like this. One of I forget who they on Twitter, they from wrestling, big on the wrestling news and shit like that. They posted Braun Strowman coming back 2 hours ago before we got on this, right?
Yeah.
This shit had less than 600 likes.
Yeah, nobody cared.
And everybody, and I was just reading through the comments. I mean, you had some mixed emotions. A couple, like, you will find out of like 10, you will find 3 that were like, oh, yeah, it's just great that he came back. But the other 7 were like, why the fuck did he come back and then just destroy the whole tag division?
Exactly. Well, and another thing about the whole, about bringing some of these people back, it sucked that they had to get rid of a bunch of people, right? But the roster was huge. So Triple H had the opportunity to not be the bad guy, to actually be the good guy, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not his fault that they fired him, right? He was out. His heart almost gave out. He literally almost died, like he said in that interview. He was out.
Who?
So it didn't matter. Triple H.
I thought we were talking about
was actually
Braun,
pretty. No, that was actually pretty great interview, to be honest with you. But he had the opportunity of, instead of just bringing all these people at once, just do it little by little as you need them, right?
Correct.
Like, you don't have to bring Karrion Kross. You don't have to bring back Braun Strowman. You don't have to bring back Dakota Kai and Dexter Lumis all at once.
Yeah.
Like, he's only been around for like what, a month and a week?
Almost 2 months. Yeah, almost 2 months.
Yeah, because it was what, July?
Yeah, and we literally got a surprise every fucking Monday.
It was like a month and a half, basically.
Yeah.
Basically. So you're going to bring back all of these people. And I can guarantee if Samoa Joe would have been out there, he would have signed him. If Aleister Black would have been out there, he would have brought him.
Yep.
So,
which he's trying to get out of his contract, but they won't let him.
Yeah, I mean,
side note. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
His mind, but whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, just bring him back as you need them.
Yeah.
Don't make the same mistake you did before, and that's why they have to get rid of a bunch of people. The same thing that AEW is running into. They have a bunch of people, and they have no space. They have nowhere to put them.
Correct.
And then what are you going to do? Have 15 storylines running at the same time? You can't have that. And each story running for like 5 minutes each? No, you can't have that. You're gonna. I want there to be like 4 or 5 good storylines. There has to be at least one good storyline around each title, and then 2 or 3 satellite ones, and
Correct.
that would work. That works.
Correct.
And it worked before, and it'll work again. But you can't just have a bunch of people just there, supposedly great wrestlers, just there waiting and waiting to get a chance to get in the ring to do what? To just have a match
True.
and do what?
I mean,
Nothing.
you could really bring back a title if you really wanted to. At this point, if you're gonna keep bringing up all these people and calling up all these people, you could bring back a title from back in the days.
What title? There's a hardcore title or some shit like that. Because you don't bring back the cruiserweight, because that just puts a bunch of people into one category.
Well, technically, the cruiserweight is unified already with the Northern American champion. The ugliest
you could
belt
have that.
in WWE right now.
Bro, no.
That shit is terrible.
I like that belt. I like that belt.
It's
There's
'cause
a bunch
you're
of people
old.
that love that belt. Shut up.
It's
man.
because
One thing
you're
is old. One thing looks
That
good,
shit
bro.
looks stupid.
Shut up.
The best title right now, I will have to say, is either the United States title or the
U.S. title's
Intercontinental.
clean.
Yeah, but
The
anyways,
Intercontinental, I don't know, but I like that U.S. title's
we need to
clean.
bring back the spinner like back in 2006.
Fuck
Say
that.
now,
That's the worst fucking title ever.
I'm messing with you, but yo, anyways, man, like, cause we cutting up on 20 something minutes right now, but out of tonight, by the way, the finisher was Dexter Lumis put into sleep The Miz. I still don't know where the fuck they're going with this storyline. I personally don't give a shit.
I don't want to know.
I don't
wanna know where
care.
they're going.
I don't care. You're right now. Dexter Lumis is cool. I like his character. However, The Miz, why? Are you trying to take Maurice?
Well, first,
Because if you are, then hey. But anyways, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Like I don't give a shit about where this is going with with these two. Now the two things that I really want to talk to you we want to mention quick. One,
wait, hold on. Before you continue, you forgot about the women's stuff.
I know I was just about to say that.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So one, Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah. Raquel Rodriguez came off fucking smiling again, pissing me off every single time. Her showing her back muscles is pissing me off every single time. Then the way that they pronounce her name, stop it. Just call her. What the fuck was her name before? Because I forgot.
Gonzalez.
Raquel Gonzalez.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, go back to that, please. Now,
Bro, so they're gonna bring back the guy that used to be Alberto Del Rio's
commentator. Oh
Yeah.
man, they'll probably cut a better promo than him.
That's true though.
Now,
Facts.
now Dakota Kai already called out the facts. She was not the right person, so they're gonna have a match next week, especially for the women's tag match. Now, after Damage Control left, which is what I wanted to say, was that in the background, this is very interesting, that Nikki Ash took off her mask and then threw it at Doudrop. So what this means is we probably are going to get her old character back, which is
Nikki Cross.
It's
I hope so.
long. It's long due. What's the proper word?
Long overdue, bro.
Long overdue. My fault, bro. Come on, man. I'm from the island. The island of relevancy.
Just say it's late, bro.
Or it's late. But but yeah, man. So that's interesting. I really love Nikki Cross. The character, the psycho character. I can just imagine Nikki Cross with Alexa Bliss again, but with the old Alexa Bliss whenever she was with the Fiend.
She's got to take a break, bro. She's got to take like a long 6-month break and come back.
Yeah,
She looks tired.
But Nikki Cross could put some work.
Yeah.
She can wrestle. It's just these fucking characters, these storylines that they've given her, putting Doudrop right next to her. They need to change Doudrop's name.
Well, but Doudrop, yeah, she has to go back to Piper Niven, and she's actually a good wrestler. Like she could actually wrestle.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, shawty thick.
So, yeah, but she's actually really good. She's thick but quick.
Yeah.
You know.
And then to me the highlight of the night, which, let's be real, they putting a lot of money into them video packages, in that video package for Friday Night SmackDown with the Bloodline and Solo.
I told you your head was gonna explode, bro.
Ooh, I saw that and I was like, wow, that thing is gonna be crazy. And then watch, it's gonna get ruined by fucking Braun Strowman. And I'm just gonna be like, I'm fucking done,
Bro, why?
I'm gonna take a break.
Why'd you have to say that, bro?
Well, I'm like, if that happens, I'm having Juan replace me for a week.
Bro, no. Forget about that. Or just shut down the whole damn thing for a week.
Cause like, look, like no, like you started a great thing, a Clash at the Castle. Can you, for once, please just let the Bloodline celebrate something? And then have them continue with their storyline, just the Usos. Because Roman is not even going to be at Extreme Rules. He doesn't have a match. That's not even on his contract.
Let's see how that's going to go.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's not on his contract. He already talked about it on SI. So, yeah. That's pretty much it, man. I'm disappointed with Monday Night Raw. If I had to rate it, I won, and I'm being generous.
1 out of 10?
Yeah. No, I 1 out of 5. I'll keep it in 5s. I won, and that's mainly because of the video package and Nikki ASH, mainly coming back as Nikki Cross. And whenever the Bianca Belair came out and asked Bayley to fight, and Bayley said, "Today is a holiday. I don't work on holidays."
That was good.
Fucking gold.
She's coming back. She's coming back. Just give her a couple more weeks. She'll
Ding
be back
dong.
to. See, when she started with Ding Dong, I popped for that. I was like, there we go.
Yeah.
She's back. Our girl's back. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens on Friday. Hopefully, why the fuck do they have to have Braun Strowman, bro? That's gonna ruin my whole week. Just thinking about. We're going to have Braun Strowman there just destroy everything.
The only thing, the positive
like a fucking
side.
bull in a China shop. Huh?
Facts.